I got into teaching because I wanted to work in those communities that just needed positive male role models and primarily positive Black male role models. East New York seemed like the perfect community in which to immerse myself. Black and brown students make up approximately 91% of the student body at Transit Tech. For whatever reason, Transit Tech did not have the budget to keep me on staff. So I started here at Goldstein. I realized that my presence here at Goldstein, even though it wasn't the kind of community I had hoped to work in initially, it's where I needed to be, and I still feel that way today. It's where I need to be.
When I met Mr. Blackmon, it was kind of casual. He's a Black teacher. I'm a Black student. Simple. First coming to Goldstein was it was a great experience because I was able to see something new, right? I was able to see people like I've never seen so many white people before, and in the best words, I was used to going to a school of color, and in the beginning it was nice and it was fun because it was different, but after a while, I don't know, I knew like my culture was missing. A part of my culture was missing because there weren't that many students of color.
An announcement had just been made over the loudspeaker about this celebration that was going to be taking place, recognizing Black History Month and Women's History Month in March at the same time in the same space. Rahmel Bailey saw me in the hallway and he said, "Mr. Blackmon, did you hear that announcement?"
Nothing was said, nothing was done about Black History Month. Like Black culture didn't matter. That's the message that it gave all of the students that went to Goldstein. But I knew, coming from a Black school, coming from a school of students of color, that it did, and that my culture is relevant. What are we gonna do? How are we gonna change this? How are we gonna shape our school and our community?
Within a few weeks, we had drafted a proposal to start a Black student union here at Goldstein. Today in BSU, we're gonna do a little reflecting before we dive into our meeting, as well as this wonderful article that we found in the Huffington Post. Why did you decide to join the Black Student Union?
A lot of people don't know the facts, and when you have the ability to educate the person, it feels better knowing to yourself that you know about your culture, you know about your history. It makes you feel like you know more than that person. You're showing that person the difference between ignorance and, I guess, being smarter.
Being informed.
Being informed.
Yeah. Black students are routinely punished more harshly in school than white counterparts. However, new research shows there may be a relatively simple fix for this disparity: more Black teachers. Have you noticed a difference in classes taught by Black teachers versus teachers of other races, maybe white or something else?
I kind of think that it's more like laid back. Everybody lets their guard down when like there's a Black teacher in the room. It's like, oh, I could be myself. I don't have to like put on like a show for somebody else. But like with the white teacher, it's more like I'm gonna do it by the rules. I can't screw up, because like for Black kids, it's like really no second chances.
We were met with challenges. Last February, we were going to have a panel discussion on police brutality in Black and brown communities. And the title of it was "Hands Up, Don't Shoot." And minutes after I hung the posters around the school, I was called down to the office. And the sentiment was shared with me that that title specifically in that conversation might offend students whose parents were police officers. And there was no conversation about students of color who were being affected by police brutality in their communities. I was amazed at the fact that that was the conversation we were having in response to this poster. I don't care if I lose my job. I am not going to sit quietly and allow students of color within this predominantly white community to feel uncomfortable and to feel as if they have no voice.
We created a spark. I think we rejuvenated social awareness within the entire school campus.
A feminist club, there is a Muslim club, a Turkish club, Respect for All club, all of these clubs in response to seeing how effective and powerful the Black Student Union has been within this school community.
Teachers like Mr. Blackmon and students like Rahmel certainly make a concerted effort in seeing the school as a vehicle to instill values in students' minds beyond the academics. So to their credit, I think they've been very successful with that.
This is New York City. It's considered the melting pot and it's celebrated for its diversity. How could we say that race doesn't have a place in the classroom, or gender, or ethnicity, or religion? Intellectually, we can really establish some major ideas and concepts. What better space to have those conversations than a classroom? Bring it in. Here we go. Rahmel, can we open up the circle? It is our duty to fight for our freedom.
It is our duty to fight for our freedom.
It is our duty to win.
It is our duty to win.
We must love each other and support each other.
We must love each other and support each other.
We have nothing to lose but our chains.
We have nothing to lose but our chains.
It is our duty to fight for our freedoms.
I don't think forming a better or more perfect society is going to be easy. And what we've done here, it wasn't easy. Right? It took a lot of hard work. It took a lot of determination, and there was a lot of pushback. You will always get pushback, right? But it's worth the fight. It's worth the change, and that's what we're trying to build. We're trying to build something that we can be proud of.
We have nothing to lose but our chains.
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 We have nothing to lose.